Welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews. Today we're going to have an interesting conversation and I'm going to share my experiences over the years on what is the best style of shop magnets to have when you're working on vehicles. Doesn't matter whether it's vehicles or working on machinery or just around the house. What happens when you drop something that's made of iron, or where you can pick it up, and you know what? A lot of times it's not so easy picking it up. It's in a little crawl space somewhere. You've dropped a screw or you've dropped something and you're going to try and retrieve it. This is by far the best one that I really like, and of course it's bendable, and the brand name on this is Ullman, but I really like this one because of the shield it has on the outside. Now this magnet is pretty powerful, but what I really like about it is the shield on the outside, nothing sticks around it, only on the end. So as you could see, it'll stick now, but when you have this shield around the outside, yeah, nothing sticks to it. So this is a really good magnet, and I'm going to show you how much weight it will actually lift up, and you'll be impressed. Okay, the second one I really like is this one right here. And what's the brand name on this? Tool Works. Like, this extends all the way out so you could reach into a place to get something. But you know what? Again, very little magnetism on the sides. It's all on the end. And what I really like about this one is it's got a light on the end. So when you're down in a spot, and you're really trying to find a place to get something, well, it's lit up, and I thought that's pretty good. Now this is also a very powerful magnet, and I believe they're both rated at 5 pounds, lifting 5 pounds. And the third one here that I really liked, that I'm going to try something different on, this one here is completely useless. Like this, I don't know, like it was attached to this one right here, and of course it was telescopic, and it was nice and easy, and you could put it right in your pocket. But you know what? When the end here is so bad, I'll show you how bad it is. Like, it won't even it won't even lift this up. It's completely useless. So I'm going to do a little bit of modification to it. And for you that have been following the channel, you'll see the modification I did to a pencil the exact same way. I'm going to try it on this one, and for you that are new to the channel, you can take a look at the description box below, and I'll put that link in there for modifying your pencil to make it magnetic. So let's get to it right here. I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment, and I'm going to show you the different weights that it'll carry. Now, if you take a look at this, guys, this is all steel and it is heavy. So let's take a look and see. So lifts this one here, no problem. No problem. No problem. There you go right there. Now how much weight do you possibly need? Most of the time it's only a screw, right? What I like about this one is you can bend it in different shapes to get around corners and that kind of stuff. And the same thing, it lifts these, no problem. There you go. I'm just judging this is about 4 or 5 pounds, I would suspect. And when it comes down to it, how much weight you have to actually, pull on. Well, you would be surprised a lot of times when you're in a really, rough spot, especially down in a frame somewhere. Yeah, you want as much magnetic force as possible to retrieve that fastener. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a modification to this one here with some Gorilla Glue. Let's get to it and I'll show you it, and we'll see how much weight it can actually lift from these special magnets. Well, I'll just show you. Here's some magnets here. You get a box of 10, and they are super strong magnets. And I've got one right here. And all I'm going to do is, what I'm going to try is get a little drop. See if I can get a little drop of this Gorilla Glue on here. And I got the Gorilla Glue gel. I'm just going to kind of smear it around a bit so get most of it in the center. There we go. Okay. Now I figure what I can do next is just touch the tip just like that. So I've got it on there like this, and I'm just going to center it the best I can, and we'll just leave that like that, and we'll see if this glues on there real hard enough to lift up some weights. So I'll show you this when it's all dried. Okay, there we go, right there. See if I can zoom it in there. There she is. She's all goobered up on there. She's been drying for about an hour. But to tell you the truth, I don't have much confidence in this actually doing much, because of course it's chromed, right? And the magnet is chromed on its face, so I don't know how good this Gorilla Glue is going to work. But as you can see with the original piece here, this will barely pick up this magnet, this piece of metal here. So let's take a look and see what happens here. Picks up this no problem. And look at that. See, it pulled it off. So that's not going to work. Wonder if we could solder this on. Okay, how many of you have ever tried to solder a magnet? Well, I'll tell you what, I have never tried it. But let's just give it a go here. I'm not too sure what happens when you heat up a magnet. But we're going to find out. I'm just going to heat it up here. Put a nice little blob of solder on there. There we go. So let's see what happens now. Well, here we go. Just some rosin core solder. And picks this up no problem. I won't pick these up though. Almost. But you know, that's all I need anyways, you know, for picking up a fine screw or stuff like that. So rosin core solder will work too. And that's it right there. You know guys, I'm trying to pull that off and there's no way. So I mean, for me, if it picks up this much weight, it'll surely pick up, you know, a screw or something else that I've lost. What do you guys think? Well, there we go. I mean, it's as easy as that, guys. You know, and it's on there. Flux core solder. Works great. And you know what? Out of all these different magnets, this one here is, I would say, my go-to because it's got light on the end. But you'd be surprised how many times I've had to use something like this, because as you're trying to go in somewhere to retrieve a fastener, well, the other ones want to stick onto the sides, you know, and you're fishing around. This one here, I think is fantastic. So you guys let me know in the comments what kind of magnets you use in your shop. I mean, this one here I think is just terrific. I mean, bend this a million times, it'll never break, and you can, you know, go around corners and this kind of stuff. I think the only thing we really learned was, yeah, you can solder a magnet with some flux core solder. So thanks for joining me here today. If you haven't seen this channel before, you're welcome to subscribe. Find out some more interesting stuff in the future. Take a look down the link below. See that interesting hack I did with a pencil. I'm still using that today. Cheers.